Hey! Look at me being all zoomed in. We're ready, we're live, we're back.
Hey.
It's us, it's the HighRollers. Thank you very much, Rivals of War team and D&D team for wonderful streaming content here on the D&D channel. We've just played 3 hours of D&D on our regular game, which is every Sunday. We're a little bit insane today.
How does one druid?
But we were at convention last week, we're back this week with our adventures in Baldur's Gate Descent into Avernus, playing through some of the content in that with a little bit of a custom twist. The party are playing the characters that they played in their very first campaign here on HighRollers. Jeez.
Sorry, the spell cards almost went everywhere.
That's pretty funny.
Spell card.
The party are playing the characters that they played in. Can someone host on HighRollers Twitch, please?
I'm doing it.
Thank you, Christian.
Brexit.
They're level 15 or level 16 now.
Yeah.
We leveled up.
Woo! The big boys.
Be the 5 dragons.
Oh yeah,
And
aren't gonna be
they are currently in Avernus, the first
We're in
layer
hell.
of the Hells.
Literally the best
around.
place on planet Earth.
They have travelled to Avernus in order to seek out the soul contract of their friend Trelemar Alith, a drow warlock who sold his soul to Asmodeus to help them protect their home city back in their own world of Iraq, our homebrew world. They have since travelled to the Forgotten Realms and into Avernus. And here they have been beleaguered and plagued by demons and devils, all trying to make deals or trying to kill them. And they have allied themselves with an Avernus called Kalisa, who has made a deal with them that she will help them find what they need, which is a ledger of soul contracts and a celestial creature called a Holophant, in exchange for them helping her with a task. To elevate her in the eyes of Asmodeus and to prevent the release of Tiamat from her infernal prison, the party have agreed to kill Arkan the Cruel.
Yeah.
Or see him sent away from this plane.
I think kill's easier.
I think it will be.
Okay.
They have journeyed to Arkan's tower deep in the wastes using Kalisa's magic to travel across Avernus in the blink of an eye. And there they have engaged in a wearying and long battle against Arkan's tower. They assaulted it in a siege. They fought off an army of skeletons. They fought off 4 young dragons and a wormling. And then eventually, when confronted with Krull, the turtle priest of Tiamat, Cam Buckland, trickster domain cleric,
In with the clutch.
pulled out the most clutch modify memory spell in the history of Dungeons and Dragons,
In the
convincing Krull that his master Arkan has turned on him, has sent him away, and has betrayed him in favor of the Hand of Vecna. They have gained his assistance. He has let them rest in Arkan's tower. Kalisa and Alzra the Voidwalker have decimated Arkan's wormlings and dragon eggs, having just waded through it, stomping and smushing, whilst everyone else took a long rest. But also the Iranese Kalisa has been whispering to Juto, reminding her that perhaps her enemies of her mortal life still remain here in Avernus. And that is where we pick up with the knowledge that Arkan is not in his tower. He is in fact at a place called the Monument of Tiamat.
He's not here.
A great mountain.
In another town.
And that is where we begin the session. You wake up, you finish your long rest in this dark tower. There are beds designed for Arkan's followers that you alleviate yourselves to. And you find yourself awoken in this black iron tower in the middle of a blasted wasteland.
I slept so well. I didn't sleep very well. I don't think it's a very good place to be sleeping. I'm just very on edge. Very on edge.
I think everybody except Alzra, your sleep is quite fitful and beleaguered by nightmares and uncomfortable feeling that you're being watched or that you're slowly burning away.
Okay.
Keeps you from restful sleep. Alzra is just normal.
That was just fine.
Picking dragon go off my feet.
Cam was, throughout the night, trying to lie and use empty wine bottle as a pillow, but it kept slipping and hitting his head, and he dragged it back in, sucked his thumb, started sobbing.
Yeah.
Because he's in hell.
Yeah, and also, like, you've had, like, wine, but the alcohol has been limited. And anything you have eaten and drunk has tasted pretty bad. It's tasted ashy and bitter.
Up.
Yeah.
Now.
Yeah. Sure.
Okay.
Can we go home?
And I believe you were still deciding on a plan of what you want to do, whether you wanted to try and lure Arcan here, or whether you wanted to try and go to the monument. Kroll has informed you that the monument, there are forces at the monument. Arcan has a camp there of about 12 Abishai, which are draconic, fiendish creatures. But also the monument itself is full of dragons that abide in the mountains just past the monument that can easily be summoned to Arcan's aid.
Right. So what's the plan? We either go there and fight everything ever, or we
thought we just
find
did that.
some way. Yeah,
Why is there more?
No, it was just a little piece of everything ever that we fought just then. But this time, we could hope that he might answer some sort of summon to bring him here. But I don't know what we could do to bring him here. Alone, ideally, or at least without his force of everything ever.
Well, he's going to have a Minotaur with him, and a Manticore, for sure.
And an Abishai, I believe? Or was that?
The Abishai are
They're
his
at the
camp. He has
monument.
12 white
they're-
Abishai that protect his camp by the monument.
I don't know if he'll bring them. He might. But there's definitely a Minotaur and there's definitely a Manticore.
I think we're pretty
Called
capable.
Chango.
Sorry?
The Manticore is...
My master's companion, Tango.
Oh, okay.
named it.
Well, what would you suggest? We could bring him here somehow? How would we do that?
I feel that my knowledge of my master is now limited. I did not consider that he would once betray me and our goddess, but my memory cannot be faulted. By my own eyes and mind, I witnessed him turn his back on us, send me away, though I've been nothing but loyal. It can only be that the hand has fully corrupted his mind, and that means that he could be changed, for all I know. He might not care about his tower.
I got a headache.
All right. I do not care for your headaches, mortal man. We may be allies, but you must deal with these minor inconveniences.
Minor? This really hurts.
It's got very big...
We are allies against my former master.
Yeah. Cool. Have you got anything for a headache in this tower? Medicine cabinet? Water?
There is some water here.
Is it purified? Is it
He
steel?
dispatches one of his ghouls to go and fetch you some water. And you see this horrid, undead,
Don't make him touch it.
Well, how else is he going to get it to you?
Just don't put your undead fingers in it.
You call out as the ghoul scampers off deeper into the tower.
Well, how do we lure him back here, though?
Yeah, now
How
we've
do
got
we
that
get
dealt
in
with.
contact?
Is he not returning here after his duties at the monument?
We don't know how long that will be.
I do not know. He goes to the monument to converse with Tiamat. At least once we did, but perhaps now he is trying to subvert it. Perhaps he is desperately trying to reconnect with our goddess, but the hand may be controlling him to some other purpose.
Could you call him here? Send him a message?
Yes, I believe I can try, yes. But I do not know what to tell him. Should I tell him that forces have invaded, or
Yes.
I
Something
simply
desperate,
Then
something
he will-
immediate.
Then he'll come prepared for a fight.
Yeah.
Maybe plead for your loyalty again. Maybe there's a part of him that's still pure, uncorrupted, and
I can try. I'm not sure if that will bring him back to the tower. The only thing that would normally bring the master back to the tower is if it was significantly threatened, or if there was something of significant power he needed here that could not be brought to him. He would expect. He left me before he exiled me. He told me to stay here, and that if anyone came with something that he could use, I was to take them to the monument. So to lure him back here would require something that I could not bring him.
I start cracking up, and I say, sorry, I need a minute. And I walk to the other side. It's just audibly laughing.
You see him just squinting his eyes.
I think he might still
watching
be
Cam.
drunk.
Drunk.
You can see Kroll is furious. Cam's Cam's attitude is infuriating him, but he also has, these memories of this is the person that came to him in his darkest moment. And he's conflicted. He doesn't know what to make of it all.
What about if we... Is there any ground that would be more neutral for both parties, us and him? Something that isn't his tower or his monument?
About the Ironclad.
Something... The Ironclad, that's
Well,
far
we're not
away.
really also very like
I would
there.
not recommend we return there, given how you left. Kalisa looks around. If I were Arcan, it would be... If I know that my place of strength is at the monument, or here at the tower, why would I leave to go somewhere else? I would need to be significantly convinced. I would not simply go there because somebody asked.
Is there a way we could lure him back here and then perhaps destroy the tower so it falls on him?
It's not bad.
It'd need considerable amount of engineering skill to
would,
get the
but-
tower to fall directly onto him.
It would, but...
My master could survive such a feat. You will need to fight him with more than just that. He has the ability, the hand gives him powers of teleportation and such as well.
So he could just bring it up at any moment here.
He could.
That's encouraging. That's really great to know.
It sounds as though we need to separate him from his hand as soon as possible.
Yes. We must do that at least. Perhaps if he is free of the hand's influence, he will come to his senses and learn that he's been tricked by the spirit within it.
Walk back, drying my eyes.
Are you done? Are you done?
I just wasted so much water in my face. I'm talking to a turtle.
Sorry?
Have you not seen a
I'm
turtle?
saying this under my breath.
Have you not seen a turtle?
The turtle is his shell is spiked, carved with demonic infernal runes. He wields a great warhammer made from 2 flaming skulls.
Oh boy.
His flesh is turned pale and withered from necrotic energy. I mean, he's a scary looking turtle. He's a turtle. He's a scary fucking turtle.
Yeah. As turtles go.
As turtles go, scary one.
I haven't seen one with warhammers before. And I've seen a lot of turtles.
Does he have the flat paws, feet with tiny nails?
She's got...
He looks like this. So he does have big flat feet, but they've
he's
got huge
hands.
Yeah, he's got hands.
Ooh.
I want the flat padded feet.
No.
No.
Right.
No, I'm
So-
not going.
What's the relevance?
That's just how Cam was thinking.
Okay, good.
It's a bit of RP. I'm just
yeah.
RPing here. I'm just RPing.
Just enjoy it, bro.
I mean, Arcan obviously he uses the hand a lot, right? What if we said we had news about the hand, or if we told him something about... We've discovered the secret.
It's on the wrong.
It's on the wrong... He's using it on the wrong hand.
What a
He's been
fool.
using it wrong the whole time.
What if
Or-
we
Come
have
back immediately.
unearthed an artifact?
Yeah.
Yes.
That could be more powerful than the hand.
Another hand.
Come back and have a look at it,
It's
and
the
then
left
wham!
hand
This
effect.
sounds like easy trap stuff. He's not going to fall for that. We've got even bigger stuff. Come over here.
True.
Bear trap.
Better.
Doesn't really work.
Could we just say that his dragons are unruly?
Or
Or they're dead.
They're pissing up the tower.
They're
Well, if they're
all-
dead, then he'll
Dragons
come back
are
with a force.
And
favored.
angry.
He will return angry.
We need
They're
to.
very sick. They're very sleepy.
They've
The
left.
dragons are sleepy. Please come home. Please come home. The
dragons have left?
Dragons need their warm
My
milk
dear-
and a boo-boo.
My dear Alzra, I don't think that that's going to work. And Kalisa kind of flickers her tail suggestively.
Can we have a discussion away from Mr. Tuttle?
Am I not part of this alliance?
Absolutely.
Then surely my presence must be... I must be here to discuss our plans. All right.
He knows him best out of all of us.
I
We don't
still
know him.
think.
Kalisa telepathically is if there's something you need me to tell the others, I
Yeah,
can do
okay,
it.
sweet. Thank God, this is all in my head. Thank Avandra. Can we just go find Arcan ourselves without Mr. Turtle and say that we've got him captive?
We could do.
Because obviously Arcan still considers him a right-hand man.
True.
obviously that would mean he would be coming guns
if I know
blazing.
where he is, I can try and teleport there and inform him, and then bring him back.
Can we just do that instead of trying to worm our way around this guy having a different memory?
So this is all like she's the middleman telepathically.
She's like,
Yeah.
relaying the message. Like, Cam says this, Cam says this, Cam says this, Cam says this. Reynard says this, blah, blah, blah.
But
I guess there's not a way to do it without imposing some kind of threat to get him back. I just don't want him to turn up with an army of dragons again, you know?
We are in a tower. Even if he can teleport, he cannot bring all of his Abishai with him.
we just
Best
need
he
him.
can bring a couple of companions.
We could threaten him and say that if you do not come alone, then he will die.
That is true. Depends on how deep their loyalties lie. As I do, this Arcan, he was a servant of Tiamat, but the Tortle does seem particularly beholden and loyal to him, and I wonder what he has done to earn that loyalty. Perhaps Arcan feels the same.
It's worth a shot, at least.
I'm quite surprised, Mr. Buckland. Quite a little, a bit of a malicious tactic. I quite approve.
I mean, he's a bad guy, right?
Of course,
Why
yes.
can't we use that against him?
The ends justify the means.
He's cruel. It's in the name.
It is in the name.
Yeah.
Let's bring him down a peg or two.
Yes. Very well. I can try and seek him out. Mr. Krull, whereabouts is this monument? If you tell me, I can perhaps find it. I can teleport there. It is north of here, along the plains, near the prison of Tiamat herself. You'll see it. There's a hill overlooking the pit, and a large camp there. But without my assistance, you will be attacked on sight by the Abishai. Oh, you don't need to worry about that. I'm sure I can deal with them. I'm only delivering a message after all, and then I'll return.
Okay.
Out of interest, lady.
Kalisa.
Please, I keep forgetting. I'm sobering up hurts. What do you want from all this?
I want to kill Arcan. He poses a threat to Asmodeus, my true master. And if I am the one who helps prevent his plans, it looks good on me.
And then there's just a hand of Vecna just lying around.
Well, I've already told you, if you help us recover that, we will provide you with a bonus. Asmodeus has no need of the hand. What he doesn't want is for mortals like this Arcan to get a hold of it. As you can see, it just gives them more power. Asmodeus isn't interested in collecting powerful relics and things like that. He has all the power he needs. But if he deprives other mortals of such power, it means he has more of a bargaining chip. Why would somebody like Arcan wish to make deals with Asmodeus if he already has something like the hand?
Well, I feel like this is as good a plan as any.
Yeah.
Okay.
Capable.
So, how are we to expect him to arrive? In the tower itself, or
Assume he's going to
outside?
teleport behind you right now.
He normally, if he believes me under threat. Oh no, you've not told him that. That's the plan. My master would likely simply return here. He would teleport either into his chambers or into the main chamber here, where we stand.
Okay. I guess.
Yes, Azra?
I'm just very wary all of a sudden.
That we're standing in a room that he could teleport right into?
Yeah.
Yeah. I've been on edge
Yeah.
this whole time.
Lady Demon, what's your name again?
Kalisa. I know that you know it. You just like playing the fool. Or
Don't-
perhaps you are one. I've not quite decided yet.
Oh, I'm a fool. I'm in hell. I'm an idiot. Why am I here? This is stupid.
It's a good question.
Didn't really care.
Telepathically, she says to Karen, would you like to leave?
Yeah, I could banish myself, thanks.
Interesting.
Why? You got any other options?
No. I'm interested. What do you wish to return to? It doesn't seem like you have much.
Well, it's all about perspective, isn't it?
I'm interested to know. I'm not a mortal. I don't understand the perspective, so enlighten me.
Nope.
All right. Fine.
Not telling a demon my family.
Devil, please.
I say that. Not telling a demon I have a family.
Oh, okay. She still says, devil, please. She says devil, not demon.
I keep mixing up my D's. Anyway.
Does not surprise me.
Ugh.
So, if you have a plan,
So we need to set a trap, surely.
Yes. Don't tell them how many of us there are and that,
Or that assume people here.
so I'm to tell him that his companion has been kidnapped by nothing
just been kidnapped.
and is being held at his own tower.
Yes.
All right.
That's how powerful we are.
All right.
Wait. We don't want to say that we're really powerful. But we did get through the tower and kill all the dragons to get to him.
Less is more.
Him to
Yeah.
It's got to be believable as well.
just the bare minimum.
I will do my best.
Do you have some sort of...
captured by the bare minimum.
No, I'm just saying that she can
Imagine
tell him the bare
lowest
minimum.
I will
That,
tell
Possible.
him. I will tell him the bare.
tell him as
Do
little
any
as
of us have-
possible.
Threat level is green. It's pretty green right now.
Captured, but still green.
Yeah.
I feel like we need to provide evidence for it to be enough for him to come here, right? So can any of us provide a scry to him or some sort of image?
He would need to cast it himself, I believe. We could always chop off a part of the turtle and send it back with me.
Or
Yeah.
might suspect something is up. By the way,
we do current, and she sends this to all of you. We do have the turtle outnumbered. If he does realise what's happened, he will become an enemy. We should deal with him now while we have the advantage.
if we kill him, we lose our bargaining chip.
Narcan doesn't know that.
Could we lock
If
him
he tries
somewhere?
to scry and it fails,
Can he even scry?
probably he's got the hand of Vecna.
It's true.
Could we lock Kroll somewhere up in this tower?
Potentially. I'm sure we can. But he knows its secrets better than us. He's
What
clearly
about-
some sort of powerful necromancer.
What if we...
I just simply think it's easier to deal with potential threats rather than risk them coming back to harm us.
If we kill him, that's enough of him to come here and face us.
How secure is this spell that you've placed on him?
But it's modified his memory permanently. Until there's a conflict in his memory, in which case he could believe the new truth.
Or if
Which is-
Arcan simply says that he is still allies, he may become conflicted. We
Yeah.
know that his loyalties runs deep. All I will tell you is this: if we begin fighting Arcan with this turtle in his presence, I suspect the turtle will fight against us.
We need to deal with
Just
him.
kill him now. It's so easy.
Yeah.
She's doing the thing though that she does when she tries to convince us
She
to do
has
bad
got a good
things.
This
point.
is just
though.
simply a good tactic, my
All
dear.
we need to do is
I understand that you
Anymore.
have your sensibilities, your little.
Alora,
want to
all
keep
you
your
need to
hands
do-
clean.
just walk up to the toll, turn into a rock elemental, he dies inside you. It's easy.
It's not how it works.
What?
It's really
It
not how
should.
it works.
I mean, that's how it should work.
What if we just provide him with a claw from one of the most elder dragons that were living here?
What about all of them?
How very boring.
Or an
They're
artifact?
already dead.
Or an artifact from his bedroom?
Should we?
I do agree that we do need to deal with the Tall, because as soon as they
Yeah.
find out, he's gonna... We'll be fighting both.
Yeah.
She wants us to
Tell
do
all
that
of us.
though.
Yeah?
He also could be a powerful ally.
No, he won't.
I think the moment Arcan arrives, the memory's going to be conflicted.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Arcan's gonna be like, no.
She's smiling
I
at me
know.
funny.
No, she's not smiling. She is poker face. The dungeon master is smiling. There is a difference.
That's enough amount. Come on, let's kill him. He's tall.
You
Doesn't
seem
even have the flat feet.
far too eager.
What?
You seem far too eager.
Usually when you're really
one
eager to
less
do
to worry
something, it's
about,
probably
though.
a bad idea to do it.
That's to worry about.
One less to
Houses,
worry
right?
about.
But you said bargaining chip.
2 hands.
Yeah, but
the
then we could
raised
just
in
cut
the
off an
sky.
arm.
And now,
Four more skeleton
Here's
hands.
Judy.
Bring
Do
up
not
behind
touch
me.
me.
the Juto,
Why are you raising your hands?
we're voting.
What on? I've not heard of vote.
Who's the best looking?
I'm against.
Oh, oh my god.
I'm against not Cam being the best looking. What do you think, Alora?
I think he's hideous.
Well, that's 2 against 2.
It's gonna make
Shuto.
make some
Juto,
insight
who's
checks
the
here.
best looking?
Whatever secret communication you are partaking in, this does not strike me as something allies would do. What are you planning?
Who do you think is the best looking?
You're from
Cam.
the...
I'm not
Or
here
me.
to play games, human.
Just
Just a little game, just a little
Interested.
Please
fun,
don't flood.
light-hearted moment.
Please don't flood. That's a lot of rain.
yeah.
It's a lot of rain.
Oh god.
Please.
We'll be fine. If we suddenly cut off D&D, it's because our office and studio have flooded.
Again.
Okay.
Surrounded by electrics.
Juto.
Enough nonsense.
Oh god.
You said my name?
Yes or no?
Until it starts coming through the ceiling, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
I
it
am
comes through the other
undecided. I
secret
think both options are terrible.
Gotta do one of them. Cam or Reynard? Who's prettier?
Whatever you may discuss this as much as you wish. I am going to go prepare myself. I suggest you all do the same. Make sure you are ready for this battle. As is pointed out, Arcan could return at any moment.
I'm telepathically to
Kalisa, yeah.
Kalisa to say, we need to deal with him before the prepared spells. Because he's going to prepare himself for a fight. We need to...
Perhaps you and Azra seem to be the only ones willing to do the necessary actions.
Let's do it. Let's do him in.
Okay.
Take him down.
All right.
Lead him away from the others. Kill him there.
Can I roll to...
This is
hear
telepathically. You can't roll shit.
Ooh. Oh, that's a good idea. I'm going to stretch my legs and prepare myself.
Yeah, my arms just need a little.
Can you lead us somewhere good?
Can I not see this?
Can we make an insight check to do like just an intelligence, like because we know that Cam's
He's acting shady.
Cam's acting weird. That's what you... Okay, yeah.
I mean,
Making it... Roll an insight check
the
for
two
me.
people that
Roll an
voted to
insight
kill
check
him
for me.
are now suddenly like, ooh, come over here. Ooh, here's my sword.
15.
Guess what? No matter what you rolled, yes, obviously Azra and Cam are acting weird. Like, you don't know what their internal thinking is.
I'm always weird,
but
so.
Are you going with them?
No. Well, I mean, yes. I mean, Juto.
Right, so I'm going to snap his neck.
He'll break his arms.
Yeah, sweet. Same time.
are you saying this out loud?
More like way behind him, like whispering.
Okay.
And then he gets a natural 20 and he hears everything.
You see him, Kroll the Turtle begins like wandering off to... You can see he has like workstations around like the tower, and he begins just going over there and poring over like scrolls, gathering potions, that sort of thing.
Your blade. Can you just...
He's got to be under 100 HP though, so you kind of.
It's very gamey.
I don't know what that means.
You see Azra and Cam whispering to each other, yeah.
Kroll, is there anything in this tower we can use against Arcan?
Nothing that would be of particular use. Most of it is equipment for the skeletal hordes, food for the dragons, torture devices, laboratories for my experimentation.
I'm not
I have a few potions for myself, but not much else, I'm afraid. My master carries everything else he needs upon him.
I'm going to go back to these guys and very quietly.
Are you in?
What if we simply deafen him so he cannot hear Arcan?
Can we do that?
I can
I
blind
feel
and
like
deafen
he's
him.
probably going to be
Sure,
able
body
to.
language is going to be enough,
You
right?
can probably undo that. He's
bruise.
powerful.
Yeah.
Powerful dude. Powerful little
We can't
turtle.
have this like variable.
He's a big turtle.
We can't have this
He's not
variable
small.
that can go one of two ways. We can deal with Arcan ourselves.
I can try and turn him into like a little turtle. Like a little
Polymorph,
cute
and
one.
then we fuck him
Then,
up.
then he just becomes a big angry turtle again.
How long does
we just stamp on his
polymorph
head?
last?
Not very.
Unfortunately, polymorph.
Up
If
to an hour,
we hurt the
unless
polymorph.
someone hurts me, or the turtle.
We could box him up, but he could just dispel it, and then boom, we got an angry turtle.
Could you banish him?
He's from this dimension.
No, Kroll isn't. He's from the material plane. He's a humanoid. He's a mortal creature. So he would go back to his home plane, which would be the Forgotten Realms.
What, permanently?
Yeah.
Banish
if it
that
works.
boy.
Do you cast Banishment?
At level.
I mean, now we don't have anything.
Can I take an arm first?
No.
No? Send it on.
Oh, that's a good point.
We're going to send.
Banish everything but his left toe.
Yeah, just keep a toe or something.
You can't do that. You have to banish the whole creature.
Angle the banish
toe.
All right,
Just slice off a toe and then banish him.
I'm going to banish.
Saving throw DC, and what type of saving throw?
Charisma, 18.
Charisma. Ooh, charisma of 18.
I feel like he's got good charisma. He's a turtle.
Doesn't. Oh, but I rolled high. That is a total of a 20. 16 plus 4.
Does he have any idea?
Yeah, he will.
He hears, by the power of Avundra, I banish thee! Because spells have spoken components.
Yelling it.
And he turns around, feels it. He's like, what? Roll initiative.
Oh!
Oh wow.
We need a piece of him anyway.
We suck.
Oh wow. That's nice.
By the power. Yeah.
Can I banish thee?
Right. He's got 4 ghouls. Boy, howdy, am I glad I get to look those up.
Oh,
Where's
wait,
D&D
you
Beyond?
brought them-
Are they fetching water?
Yeah, 4 ghouls are always with him, yeah. Well, alright, they're fetching water. They're not fucking far away.
They drop the water as an action.
Yeah.
They just
D&D
turn up
Beyond.
and water us.
Where is D&D Beyond?
Can I? I'm going to use my turn to do something.
Banish him again.
I mean, yeah, you absolutely can.
Keep doing it.
How many do you have your bone bros?
Oh yeah.
Oh, perfect.
Right, Elora, initiative.
4.
Reynard.
18.
Juto.
10.
Cam.
8.
Alzra.
20.
20?
Yeah.
I don't need to roll for Arcan yet.
What?
What?
What? What? What?
What?
You what, mate?
He's got
What?
a pirate link,
He will.
and he sees everything through the
No.
turtle's eyes.
He's currently scrying through.
Bollocks.
Where?
You guys are just like, ah! The
What?
conspiracy
What
theories
if
of my
Arcan
favorite.
is the turtle?
He's polymorphed! Okay. So,
Doppelganger.
the first person to go is Alzra.
Hello.
So you watch as Cam casts this spell, the turtle kind of shudders for a moment, looks back, and you just watch his eyes. Betrayal! Betrayed by Arcan and now by you!
Pulling a
bring it
Wallace
on.
and Gromit.
You
like,
want all of the power to
regret
yourself!
I'm gonna cast Blight at level 4 on him, please.
Okay.
Wow, just open up with a blight. Sure.
I got loads of them.
Saving throw is Constitution, I believe.
Con
need a piece of
17
him.
saving throw.
That is a total of 7. Takes 4 damage.
Oh, nice. So
How much
that
damage? How many
is
D8s do you
that is 8d8. 1, 2.
The way you did that
3,
intro
4,
and the music
5,
kicking in
6,
makes you sound like the
7,
start
8.
of a boss fight.
Well, it is.
11,
shit.
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, that's 21, 22, 23, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, 36, 37, 39, 40, 41, 42, 43, 44, 45, 46 damage.
Whoa! Nice one.
Open up.
You just watch
It's a really
as
good
his
roll.
already pale, withered skin sinks down. It turns black as he's racked with pain. My goddess! I will seek vengeance.
Ugh.
You're all in like the main tower. I'm not going to draw a map or anything, but you're pretty much all within about 30 feet of him, and he was like, 30 feet away doing something at
Here's
the
Ghoul
end.
Gang.
The Ghoul Gang is within range to attack as well, but they're just little tools.
It's okay. Just set the bone bros on the Ghoul Gang.
Um,
Each other
Oh,
like.
I love that.
Reynard.
Bone Bros. Ghoul Gang.
Can they have a dance off?
His Ghoul Gang. Are they all within? Are they all within like 10 feet of each other?
Yeah.
Cool. I'd like to do volley.
Sure.
I take a shot at every single one of them.
Sure, go for it.
Can I sharpshoot at that as well?
Is it just you take a shot at all of them? What does it say? Is it just you make a ranged attack? 'Cause if so, then yes.
Volley, volley, volley,
Volley.
volley, volley, multi-attack, volley. You can use your action to make a ranged attack against any number of
Then
creatures
yes.
within 10 feet.
Yep.
I'm going to sharpshoot every single damn one of them.
Okay, so -5 to the attack
Wow.
roll.
That is...
Tom, I'm going to tell you now that their AC is 12.
Alright, one ghoul hit. Natural 1.
It's still
Plus
might hit.
14, so 15 minus 5.
10, so it's a miss.
That's a miss. Second
one
one,
always a miss?
that hits.
No.
This
not
one
anymore.
also hits.
Okay,
So
you
three
hit
of the
3 of
ghoul
them.
bros, and now Turtle himself. 14 plus 14 minus 5.
14.
23.
Okay, yeah, that hits. 23 is the total. Yep.
Okay.
Just roll 1 damage for all of them.
Oh, and
Fix
my 7 plus 7, 14 plus 10, 24.
24
All
points of
but one
damage.
of the ghoul gang.
Okay, all but one. So all 3 of the ghouls die.
Yeah.
You just blow open their brains, like.
Yeah.
And then Kroll takes, what is it, 24?
Yes.
You see him just like the bolts impact, but they pierce through his toughened shell, and you just hear him like no, and like thrashing around in desperate pain.
Damn. Also, I hunter's mark him. Should have done that before. Whatever.
Yeah. After your go, it's Khaleesi's go, and she's like just pulls her bow out and then just starts like firing rapidly. But she's just like, die, you little pest, die!
Love it.
She's living her
Oh
best
shit!
life.
Natural 1 though. But second attack doesn't hit, bounces off her armor. Third
Roll
attack does
first,
hit.
quip later.
Yeah. No, she's still like.
Yeah, whenever you try and do something cool like that,
Then you
then
fail.
roll the dice, you fuck it up.
Well, she still says it, and one of them does hit. So this is D8
She's laughing less at her own shots and more at...
Three.
She's having a fun time.
Blight.
3d8 poison.
That's what I do.
Bloke, boys!
Where do I put all those D8s?
You're gonna blight as well.
I'm way down the initiative. I don't know what I'm going to do.
If you combine 2 blights, you create a blight hole,
Double blight.
and then everything.
15 points from Kalisa.
Black hole.
Oh,
From one shot, as the thick Icarus poison on her arrows seeps into his wounds. You just see him just struggling, like he's shaking violently through pain.
Oh, amazing.
bad.
We just beat up an old man.
Easy.
Master Uguay.
The last remaining ghoul just tears forward towards Reynard like. Natural 1 plus 4 to hit, 5.
Ooh, just about. Good.
You're just like dodging out of the way. This creature's slow and clumsy compared to everything you fought.
Oh wait, he's not large, is he?
Oh, sorry, and then Kroll actually should have gone before the ghouls.
He's not a large creature, is he?
So Kroll,
Oh,
this is amazing.
What's Kroll gonna do?
Kroll retreats into his shell, like he just is like. Yep, he goes into his shell, which increases his AC, and then he is going to cast some spells.
He's just gonna roll away.
yeah.
No, he doesn't roll away.
I might modify his memory again.
You didn't
None of
see
this
that.
happened.
Yeah. His arms and his head retreat into his shell, and he just runs off.
I just like poke my Guantanamo in there, like.
Ooh.
How much does that increase his AC by?
Why would
you don't
tell
know.
you? Why would he
know.
tell you
I
that?
want to know. That's
I'll tell you once you kill him. How about that?
Yeah. Once.
That seems certain, Mark.
Yeah, it's pretty certain.
If it's good.
If it's
good.
Are you looking at spells?
Yeah.
Yes. You watch as he retreats into his shell, and then in a 15 diameter around his little shell, these kind of spiritual dragons begin flying around, just kind of swarming around. And he just hides in his shell. That's his turn. Juto.
Nerds. I was gonna just straight up attack him, but I feel like these dragons.
Yeah, come attack him.
me.
No, come
Do
attack
it.
him.
I feel like your movement speed might be halved in that area too.
There's not a great deal else I can do, so screw it. This could go wrong, but I'm gonna attack him.
Technically, he casts a spell and then he goes in his shell.
Right. Sure.
Cool. So I'll move up to attack him.
Okay, so you move up to attack him. Can you make a wisdom saving throw?
17.
17 is a pass, but you take half damage. And this is a wisdom saving throw, so you do take half damage. Evasion doesn't work. 8. Oh.
Beautiful, these songs.
32 halved is 16. You take 16 necrotic damage.
Oh.
Your speed is halved in the area, but then you can make your attacks as normal.
Okay.
Item.
12 plus 12 is 24.
Hits. Oh, yep, still hits. Even through his shell, you just pierce through his little shell.
That's 11 regular damage, 6 ice damage, and 4 fire. So
Add it all up in one
11,
thing for me if you can.
1.
Okay. So you just stab through his shell with Chainbreaker. You see parts of the shell splinter in. Kalisa is just like, yes, do it, Tiefling, do it.
Can I stunning strike him as well, please?
He has advantage on Constitution saving throws
Oh,
in his
really?
shell for a total of con saving throw 20.
Okay, no. I'll attack again.
Okay. Literally
13
killing a
plus
turtle in his
12
shell.
is 25.
Still hits. Oh, Kroll. Your shell wasn't going to help you. The other idea I had probably would have prevented this, but oh well.
13.
13 damage.
Was he just going to shield of faith?
And with that,
Oh, okay.
Kroll is no more.
We're bad people.
Oh, sorry, there is a ghoul
is a
left.
ghoul.
Oh, well, whose go is it after that?
Could
Cam
attack. I've
Buckland.
still got 2 attacks.
Do you want to kill the ghoul?
Yeah.
You kill the ghoul.
Okay.
You just go up and just butcher this turtle in his shell.
God.
And his last things, just before his head kind of pops out, he's like, Tiamat, curse them and my traitors Master. You just finish him off.
Oh, I wish I got in there.
You just chopped him up inside his little shell. That's amazing.
Are you happy, Cam?
Well, I was just going to banish him.
Well,
But
it didn't work, did it?
no, I mean, you guys didn't have to do that.
No, but he
I
was
could
going
have
to
just
kill us
banished.
all.
You
I
could
was
have.
just getting ready to help.
You were just going to cast the spell again, I imagine.
Yes,
Yes, of course.
and none of you had to do that butchering part.
He was attacking us.
You just see Kalisa looking at Reynard and Alzra like.
Just so you know.
I mean,
I personally thought that your display of necromantic ability was very
Oh,
impressive.
thank you. It was good to, use the
You
word
let it
again.
out. You need to let it out.
Yeah, exactly. You just got to let it out sometimes.
Yeah.
I expected Alzra to do it, but Reynard.
he was going to attack us. That was the plan. He was a bad person.
It looked like he went into his little shell and then he cast a spell to defend himself.
I didn't do the final blow.
Yeah.
I didn't do that. I didn't kill the turtle.
She wanted this. She's
I didn't
being.
want anything.
No, she's trying to turn.
I do
people-
think that this is more tactically advantageous to us.
I mean,
She's
we
trying
now
to
have
provoke everyone.
we
One
now
less
have
to
a
worry
piece of
about.
evidence.
Well, now I just go and
that's
tell
fine.
him that his friend's dead in his tower.
Brilliant. Now he sends an army.
Well,
An
no,
army.
if the turtle's already dead and you've left, then why would he bring his army? He'll just come to collect the body, right?
Would he?
I don't know, maybe.
We're going to find out.
I hate all of you.
He may try to resurrect his friend.
I could do that. Should we do that?
Cut his head off.
He was an evil,
I could do
tall.
it. Can I do it?
What, you want to animate dead? He's a corpse. He'd be zombie Kroll.
Yeah.
Wouldn't
but
it-
he'd be
Yeah.
out.
Would you be under
Yeah, he wouldn't gain any of his spellcasting. He'd literally just be the same stats as a skeleton, basically.
What if Arcan doesn't know that we've killed him and I reanimate him and then he's like, normal, and then
Based on your skeletons,
He'll know.
it'll be obvious.
Yeah, they can't speak as a zombie. He'd literally be like, but he would be walking around. You could make him like stand in the corner.
yeah.
He'd just have like wounds, but he'd just be like,
Everything's fine, Arcan. I'm gonna see
Arcan turns
here.
up, cast a spell.
Carl! Crow!
So you're going to
The
lure
walking
Arcan here by
turtle.
telling him that Kroll is dead, but when he gets here, Kroll is alive in the corner.
It's crawl in the corner.
Why don't we
It's
just...
Crawl in the corner.
Look, we've made
She raised a good point.
a series
in.
of bad mistakes. We just tell him we've killed all of his dragons and Krull. Why
Yeah.
not? Let him bring his entire army. He's going to anyway.
I would have thought at least killing this creature would have ended this discussion. I'm going to search him for potions. I've had enough of these people.
Yeah, you find so first of all his big skull maul is magical. So if you want a nice +1 maul,
Who wants this? Someone take it!
I love the idea
How's
that
your really
I'm
wants
sick
to
of these
come up with
discussions. Why haven't we come up with a decision? I'm looting the body.
because
you
I'm
guys
fed
have
up.
discussion.
You guys carry on with the discussion. I'm going to level up.
5 potions of healing
Thank you.
5.
and 2 odd coins.
Oh!
When you pick them up, Juto,
Finally.
as soon as you
God, we needed
touch
those.
one, a coldness spreads through your fingers, and you can feel a living soul bound to this coin, wailing in sorrow. You almost can feel the tears and hear the cries in your ears as you hold it. When you pick up the second
Feels
one,
like normal coin.
it's burning hot and you feel rage. And they're so heavy, even though they're little coins, as you hold them, but it's not a physical weight, it's like a weight on your soul. You are, I would say you're a neutral, but would you say Juto's more good nowadays?
I would probably say, yeah, with all her diplomacy.
If you were to hold any more than these 2 coins, you're not sure what that would do to you. Like, it's agonizing, like, on your heart to hold these coins. Like, you feel it almost tightening around you, like your own sorrow, your own rage bound around you.
Is it almost like triggering like the screams and stuff like from back when like maybe I was a slave or like when my
Yes.
village was
Very
was
much so.
captured?
Very much so.
Oh.
It's and you can tell that it's not like this is like a magical effect to make the coins feel like this. You instinctively know that these are 2 tortured souls bound into a coin. These are living souls of a creature that lived and breathed and had dreams and hopes and plans, and now it is nothing but torture and pain and rage bound into a coin.
I'm gonna turn to Kalisa immediately. How do you release them?
You can't.
How do you release them?
You can't. They were evil beings that came to Avernus. Their souls were pressed into the coins. That is what we use for power, what we use for currency, what is traded amongst the devils.
And they are definitely evil, they are not innocents.
Then they would not be here if they were not. But an evil soul, I mean, how do you define it? They killed, probably. Perhaps they were murderers or worse. Perhaps they were just selfish, greedy, foolish. I don't know. But I don't really care. Whatever they did, they're here now. They're not in the celestial heavens. They are not good people, as you would define them. They are not even ambivalent people. They were wicked souls. If they were strong enough, they would exist as devils, but for whatever reason, whether they were too weak to survive here, or perhaps they simply angered the wrong devil, that's what they are now.
Suspicious.
What is the reason for binding them? Why do these exist?
I don't know. It's a question older than myself. You would need to ask Asmodeus or one of the other 9. I don't know.
What is the point of these?
Well, used for currency. Why do you press gold into a form of currency? For economics? I don't know.
Gold does not scream in pain.
Souls here do. I'm afraid you're asking the wrong creature. I make no illusions. I'm an Irenaeus of Avernus. I'm a warrior born to slay the demon plague that burdens our very shores. I make deals with mortals who are ambitious, greedy. They seek power to rule over others, to kill, to corrupt, to live in decadence. I don't know, but I'm not a creature that understands your empathy or your morals. I make no illusions about that.
Felt like a backhanded compliment.
It's not. I mean, you are you beings. I can't understand you in ways that you can't understand me. That is just the nature of things. That is the way that the world is here. That is the nature
Do you want
of
me
the
to hold
hells.
one?
I'll put them in my the bag of holding.
You still feel it. It's like
feel it.
Yeah, it's almost like, although even though you're not touching it, it's because you're the one carrying it. It's the weight of the soul is on your own soul.
Okay. So I think if I put it in the bag and I still feel it, I'd be like, why? Why can I still hear them?
I don't know. Bel is the one that forges them. Bel, one of the archdevils. He makes them in his forge. I don't know.
I cannot take these. I cannot hold them. Someone else must take them. Not you,
I
Aurora.
imagine Alzra.
I can hold one.
Oh no.
We should
No.
split them
No,
up.
my
No.
dear. You should not hold one. Alzra can likely hold them with less effects.
I'll give you the 2.
Yeah. And Alzra, you hold them, and you feel the same things Juto does. Like, you can feel these are tortured souls, and you feel, anger and sadness, but it's much less pronounced for you. Being a creature who is brushed with evil, and I would say is bordering on evil as you make these plans and admire Avernus, it is bad, but you don't feel the same crushing weight as Juto and the others do. And certainly if innocent souls were to hold them, it would be very different. Looking at this side of the table.
Good boys.
Well,
I understand how you feel.
I didn't destroy him. Juto did.
I shot him. I just shot him. I didn't kill him. I didn't kill him.
I got rid of the ghoul gang.
I think with all of this and what just happened, I'm just gonna turn and just give a real frustrated rage scream, and then I'm just gonna fucking destroy whatever table was near me.
Yeah, you can just start going into his lab equipment and smashing it and flipping up the wooden table.
I have had enough! Somebody make a plan!
that's the Juto.
Or else I am leaving!
God,
That
definitely.
was so hard. Ow.
Okay, here's the plan. Let's cut off a bit of toe
Yep.
and take
Way
it
ahead.
to Arcan,
Okay, that was very quick. I was sure you just okay.
and then
Do what needs to be done.
you say that he's still kidnapped.
Very well.
They don't need to know he's dead.
Then why did we just cut off the head?
Not the head. Did you take the head? I didn't
What
see
did
that.
Alzra, what did you cut off?
That was so fast.
What body part did you cut?
Was it the head?
No, that's an arm.
Oh, it's an arm. Yeah, he doesn't need those.
No, it doesn't need an arm. He said,
You put the head back on. And
just like,
I love delivering the head. We got the rest of him kidnapped. If you want him.
I say we, do a bit of deception.
I will simply deliver the arm. Arcan can make of that what he will. I suggest you prepare yourselves.
Can you put it in a thumbs up?
She closes 2 of the claws and exchanges one and looks at you. And she just takes it, tucks it into like a little belt.
Fine
think
job.
you like that
a
too
fine
much.
job.
All right.
I find you quite amusing, Mr. Buckland.
Thank you.
In that case, let's find places in here where we can immediately get the jump on him.
Sorry, if I was Ayla right now, I would have done something different. That's fine.
Yeah.
You're lovely.
I can't be mean.
La, la,
Damn it. Ayla would be better in hell.
la, la. Yeah, she would.
I
Okay.
just, while this is one thing, just silently give everyone a healing potion. So everybody gets 1 healing potion.
It's a regular healing potion.
Cool.
Yay.
I'm just like, here! Here! Princess.
You're still nice to Elora. Everybody else you're mad
She like
at.
tries to druid craft a flower and it dies again. She's like,
It just bursts into flames and melts.
I'm just going to look at Elora and go, I want to go home.
I have discovered though that I can get us out of here.
Good.
I have a spell that can get us all out. So when we need to, we're fine.
Good.
It's all fine. It's fine.
Cool.
Anytime.
I had a
but
nice
Preferably
spell.
now. Right now, I'd like to go home immediately. But
I had a really
I'm
good-
leaving. Goodbye.
Yep, have fun.
A flaming kind of window appears behind Kalisa and she just flies behind it. She kind of looks at Aura and just kind of smiles as she just vanishes. So, your preparations. So, you basically, so the tower itself, it has a base floor, which is like a large open circular room with 4 columns. Grate in the floor, probably blood goes into it, drips down.
Cool.
The upper floor is more of a workshop, which Juto has pretty much destroyed, which is where you were just standing, where Kroll is basically like Kroll's room. This is like a big workshop with like torture devices and potion making equipment, experimentations on like dead bodies and things like that. The chamber above that is Arcan's. The main door to that is locked. You've not been in there yet. And then the chamber above that is the dragon hatchery, which you go in there and just see smashed dragon eggs and blood and flame.
I did not do this.
Jobs have to be done.
jobs have to be done.
Proud of that one.
And then
It's
the
one
top
mine.
of the tower is just an open, like, Eye of Sauron, like, flat space that looks out onto Avernus.
Beautiful.
You can see that there is the remnants of bones and what appears to be like a nest, like a dragon's nest up here.
Oh,
Any eggs in there?
No.
Oh,
good. Okay, cool.
because that
Does it look like a bigger dragon than
Yeah, it looks like the white dragon was nested up here, basically.
Okay.
was.
Was.
Yeah, was
Ex.
being prominent.
See all the dragon corpses
Ex-white
outside?
dragon.
So, you don't know how long you have. What do you want to do?
Bolster up. Let's get ready to fight
Yes.
or die.
Let's all be within range of each other, but
spread out? Don't stand in a line.
one of
or
us needs to
just
be
don't-
here to be the person. So I've got an idea for that.
What-
Have you?
what?
So when we feel like he's close,
How do we feel that?
if you feel it,
Can you feel?
They are can tonight coming
I
to
will-
kill you.
tell you what I'll do. When he appears, I'll invoke my dupe to walk out to meet him.
Okay. And then
He'll say hi. They'll exchange pleasantries, I'm sure. And then stabby, stabby, kill, kill, death, death, we win, hand of Vecna.
okay.
So I think that
What about all
if
the
we
other
can
things?
get the hand away from him
Yeah.
first, that's the best plan.
How about I go to shake his hand,
I don't know if you can.
and
You,
that's the signal to get the hand as a huge elemental to pry it from him. Or at
What if
least
he
pin him
uses-
down.
What if he uses the hand to blow you up? At close quarters.
It
It's
would
a
be my
dupe.
I feel like just like a clean cut is probably easier than
You've got the
straight
sword
up
for it.
pulling it off.
I
with
do have.
brute
I do have the
force.
sword for it.
You
I
could at
mean-
least hold him at the same time as cutting, just so we can't go
Apparently,
anywhere.
he'd survive a tower falling on him, but you
Yeah.
could drop on him as an elemental, and that would at least pin him.
Do remember as well that he is
We don't know what the hand will do.
fire and poison will not damage him, and neither will non-magical weapons.
Lightning.
He's got to think of using the hand. So if we'd stop him before he uses the hand, then I think that's what's giving him his power.
Yeah.
So you're going to meet him on the ground level?
If that's where he teleports to.
Yeah.
Yeah, you don't really know.
One upstairs,
You would
one
assume
downstairs.
so, because the other rooms are quite clustered.
Yeah.
Based on what the turtle said, that's all we got.
You imagine it's in the base room, and I'll draw it out. Like, this isn't really a battle map, but it's like a large circular thing. The main door is kind of off to one side. You have like a metal grate in the middle of the floor.
Covered in blood.
Covered in blood. And it looks like a short pit is down there. And then there are 4 columns holding up the tower, basically. And then at the back, you see the stairs leading up.
And I guess it's just balconies all the way up.
Yeah.
Awesome.
Let's.
Flump
Wonderful.
the scale.
Looks great.
Flump is not to scale.
Well, I will go up on one of the upper floors anyway.
Yeah.
I am going to, if we go around a bit but spread out, and then I'm going to go invisible with my ring.
Okay.
He can probably still see me. It's fine.
Are these staircases, the side of them, are they solid or can I hide underneath them?
The underneath of the stairs. We'll say hollow. It's like a metal gridded thing with like a barrier going up.
It's kind of in the shadows a little bit.
Yeah, a little bit. Not massively, but a little bit.
Can I like hide in the grate?
Underneath.
In the blood
Underneath.
grate.
Yes,
the
you
blood
could.
grate.
Yeah, absolutely could. Yeah, there's like dead bodies piled up
Sweet.
in there.
Gross.
You know, putting yourself in a corner there a little bit,
That's what I do.
directly underneath Arcan while everyone else.
I fucking love it. What a
Like, look up
plan.
his robes.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, hello.
Oh, Jesus. Wept.
Okay.
You're right, I can as it goes.
Oh, right up the chutney.
Oh.
I was making chutney earlier.
Oh,
Ugh.
good. I don't
Still
want
a
to
weird thing to say.
It's pretty good.
I'm going to be walking around all these places and kind of hiding behind it, like, and then running to the next bit. Like, can you see me?
I'm like, no,
Yeah.
you.
Shit. I don't know where to hide.
Have you got like invisible or hide in plain sight or anything?
Yeah, do you not? No, you don't have
I've got Cloak of Shadows, which lasts 6 seconds.
Okay.
I mean, you can just make a stealth check under the stairs. If that's what you want to do.
Under the stairs.
I'm going to hide under the stairs.
Yeah, there we go.
And then, yeah,
Okay.
hope for the best.
I've got hide in plain sight. Apparently, I can camouflage myself using nearby materials, so I'm just going to pick up a brick, hold it in front of my face.
I'm a brick.
No? Doesn't work?
That's a bit Aquamamba.
If you want to, if you wish to hide yourself in such a manner, then you could lean against the wall and pretend to be a corpse amid some of the ghoul corpses.
Come and join me, Reynard. Come in here.
Are there any
Corpse
barrels?
Town.
Can I just hide in the barrel?
There are no barrels. You can use one of the columns to hide behind, but
Yeah, I mean, I'm on the upper floor anyway.
if you're on the
whatever.
upper floor, then you could basically just like lay down on the ground
Yeah.
so that the line of sight's broken.
I just wanted to be like a barrel or behind a brick or something, you know? Maybe like a birthday cake and I can pop out.
Happy birthday,
Surprise!
Mr. Arcan.
Oh, he'd love that.
Okay, so don't need to worry about
Where are
Krull
you, Laura?
anymore.
Where are you?
Talk. Well, I'm just
The
saying.
bubble.
Invisibubbles.
But you're going to be upstairs as well, right?
Yeah.
Ready to jump. Earth Elemental.
Might not go Earth Elemental. Who knows?
Maybe I'll hide
Oh,
with
man.
Ezra.
I just
Like a
want you to,
thwomp.
I just want you to
from
meet your land on it. Also, when you're an Earth Elemental, I can launch off you, because for some reason I'm just so drawn to that
Bouncy.
move.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Need it to happen.
Having such a good time.
Bouncy, bouncy.
Please
Shoot
stop.
all in a line.
Okay. So, refresh me of your position. So we have invisible on the base floor
On the
with Alora.
first.
On the first floor, so you are onto the upper balcony.
Yes.
So
Where Reynard is.
yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
good
So we'll
plan.
draw like an upper balcony, like.
Nice.
Yeah, so first balcony. I think we're just on opposite ends of the tower.
Actually, no, I need that. That's a DM.
Yeah, I
It's
don't have any
important.
miniatures, so this is just to give a vague idea for positioning.
It's spiky.
Reynard is up on the second
Like
balcony.
this.
Cam is hiding under the stairs. Alzra is hiding beneath the grate. Where is Juto?
I guess I'll be on the balcony as well.
Okay.
And we will be equidistant from each other.
Oh, this is nice. This is good.
They won't see it coming. Well, they will, because Cam Stupid is literally just going to walk out and...
Hello!
Hey, we got your friend. He's dead.
Yeah, where is Krull's body? Body. What is
Guess
Krull's
in the
body and what you do?
middle.
Should we put it on the crate?
On the grate?
On
Yeah.
the crate.
So just like slumped forward,
Yeah.
missing an arm, blood pouring down
Maybe
his body.
like look like he's sat down.
Okay.
We could maybe bandage the arm to make it look like we've.
Okay. So you make it look like he potentially could still be alive.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then Alzra animates him, turns around, just waves.
Ventriloquist dummy style. Just.
Yeah. Do you want to cast animate undead?
Okay.
Yeah, let's do it.
What?
Okay. So you watch as the lifeless form of Krull like
Do we
Short rest? Sure.
Rest.
Just realised you're just giving back all the key.
Right.
Kroll's like zombie is just like on top of the grate swaying.
That won't.
It's very creepy from down here.
Yeah.
I'm assuming, I'm like yelling this from the top, like, I'm assuming we'll know when he's arrived.
You
There'll be, like, a
begin.
noise.
Well, you begin to hear like a. You see a flaming gate.
Oh.
I cast Invoke Duplicity.
Okay. Well, the flaming gate Kalisa comes out of. It's the same one that she disappeared from because she needs to teleport back.
Shit.
You invoke duplicity. She kind of looks at it. She tries to communicate with the dupe and is like, and then basically you see her like flying up towards the second balcony. She sees those of you, so Reynard and I think Juto, telepathically. Yeah, but she flies up so she can see you. She just telepathically says like, I imagine that he will be arriving soon. He did not seem very happy.
Good. Perfect. Good. That's what we wanted. Is he bringing everything and everything
I didn't stay. Let's just say I had quite a few arrows being shot at me at the time, so I fled. And you can see that one arrow is like sticking into her side that she kind of like throws it. She doesn't seem bothered, but she just kind of throws it to the side and is like, yes, I would advise that you be prepared.
Okay.
And then you begin to hear a fizzling kind of like, and there is an explosion, a pulse of energy rockets through the main base of the tower, and 3 creatures appear. And I say creatures because at least 2 of them are very large. One is a manticore, a kind of humanoid-faced, leonine creature with huge wings, with a saddle on its back. I'm not going to worry about the battle map. Like, this is just to get a vague idea of what it is. The manticore kind of like lands like off to the side of the room and stretches its claws and wings and begins looking around. Master. The other large creature that arrives is an enormous buff as hell minotaur. You can see he's shirtless, but he carries 2 curved like falchions in either hand, an armored skirt, armored hooves, and he just and begins looking around angrily. But then there is a being of cold fury who just appears in the center of the room and just breathes once and then begins looking around. A red dragonborn, decked in black spiked armor, the symbol of the 5-headed dragon of Tiamat ablazoned proudly on his chest plate. In one hand he wields a huge battle axe with a curved single blade. In his other hand, a withered necrotic claw, cut off from the armor at the join, and just this withered, dissected hand that's become like a claw with talons. He lands and looks up. He scans around, seeing the body of Kroll and the dupe of Cam. My friend, Kroll, get up.
Well, I think you need to speak to me first.
The eyes just turn upwards. Oh, I will speak to you, friend. And he levies the battle axe after I take your head. But first, get up. You're stronger than this, Kroll.
We knocked him out.
I mean,
The shadow me is like going,
So what was your stealth, by the way?
I don't know, I didn't roll it.
Well, roll a stealth. Let's find out.
I thought you animated Crow.
Yeah, I did.
Yeah, she did.
Okay. I don't have a good stealth.
Oh, that's a shame.
19.
19. It's pretty good. Arcan and the Minotaur are both looking at the dupe as they speak, but the Manticore is prowling around the room.
Boring! Come on! Let's just talk about deals, shall we? We're in hell.
The Arcan just takes a couple of steps towards you. Speak, then.
Well,
Right now, I see no reason not to simply take my friend and take your head.
why did you take my head? Do you like it?
You have hurt my companion. And you can see he like twitches and the hand kind of spasms.
Ooh. I was going to shake that, but
Oh, you can shake it if you want. And he just like begins like reaching for the throat.
Now, maybe.
Yeah, what do
Can
you
I,
guys do?
is he standing above
The
grate?
Manticore eventually gets to the point where real Cam is hidden and it's like, here, master.
Oh, Manticores.
And then what? Do you want to just
Thrust
step
up.
upwards? So yeah, okay.
Can
So
I
you
use
wait
my,
for
can I use my
Crop.
charge as well? The Soul Stealer charge.
I mean, you remember that's got to be a hit, and then it's got to be under 100 hit points. But yeah, you can make it if you hit.
I'm going to chance it.
Make an attack. So you have advantage because he's unaware of you.
Oh! Ah! Okay, so that was 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 24.
Just
What's his AC?
doesn't tell you.
Oh!
It hits, but it wasn't very high above it.
Fuck.
So you watch as this long katana, glowing orange with runes, thrusts up, and he just barely manages, and it just scrapes his chin. So roll damage.
I'm in trouble.
Yeah, you are.
So it's 1d8 plus 3, or no, 1d10 plus 3?
Are you using one-handed or two-handed?
I
If
guess
it's two-handed, then
two-handed.
1d10 plus 3.
Hell yeah. 10, 13.
13. Okay. Is that it?
I can attack again, can't I, as
You
well?
can. You
I
can
go
also
for
use your Channel Divinity to add
Channel Divinity?
25.
Yes, please.
Is that what you want to add 25
25
damage to that?
Yeah.
So you watch as this blade, crackling black with death energy, thump, like just strikes upwards.
And then I'll go again.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah!
Don't have advantage. Oh, actually, no, you still, because you're still acting before.
Sword waggling through a grate.
Well, she's just
hit
thrusting
again.
between the
16.
bars.
Good,
Same
same
hit.
again, 16 again.
Yeah. What? With is that 16
Yeah,
total or is that?
24.
Okay, no,
Yeah.
that 24 hits.
And then so d10, that's a 6. So that's 25. So what's.
Are you adding that because you've only got? Have you got both? Oh, you did. You took a long rest. So you have both Channel
Yeah.
Divinities. So you're using it again?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh my
Why
God.
not?
not?
Don't forget, we all took a short rest as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So what was the damage on the base weapon?
Base weapon
Was
is d8 plus 3, so that's 6, yeah.
Yep. And then the 25 would make it 31.
25, yep. So it's both of those done.
It's nearly 70 points of damage in 2 attacks. But she's just like blown her load of Channel Divinity. It's just like ah! And then you want to try and use the charge kind of thing.
Yeah.
Is that on the second hit?
So that is
I will tell you now, it doesn't work. So like the charge, whatever the conditions have not been met.
DC 15 con save.
The conditions have not been met.
Okay, yep.
So
He's over 100.
it's over 100. You just watch. It's just like ah! And then immediately the whole room explodes into combat. That's going to be initiative. at
Yeah,
that
I
point.
think so.
God, goodness.
Oh my god, I'm rolling crash. Tonight.
Oh my god.
That was top notch.
Well, it's been an honour, everybody.
Yeah.
We've
It's been a privilege.
Laura.
really
5.
pissed him off.
5. Reynard.
18.
18. Juto.
12.
Cam Buckland.
11.
Alzra.
7.
Oh, that's bad.
That's real bad.
Especially what you've just done
Hello.
and the position
The
you're in.
Manticore, having sussed out real Cam Buckland, just literally charges in to try and grab Cam from underneath the stairs and things like that.
Don't though.
It will make 3 attacks, 1 with its bite and 2 with its claws. Cam Buckland does a 19 hit.
Yeah.
You take 7 points of piercing damage. Does an 18 hit.
No.
Oh.
How much damage?
7 points from the bite.
Thank you.
And then an 18 missed.
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
I've got a 19 now.
Oh, nice. And then the second one misses as well. So
Tiny
just
buckler stopping
just
a
like-
manticore.
because you've got the scale armor, didn't you?
I
that
do.
Juto brought, yeah. So,
no
so you're just like desperately fending off this manticore as it's trying to tear into you underneath
Okay,
the
this
stairs.
is bad now.
Reynard.
Some alcohol.
I'm going to peek over now, jump up, and
Ambush!
at Thingy. So, shooting at him now, does he know I'm here?
Only the
Make a
plus-
stealth check.
Would the person
Make a
just
stealth check.
before, like the manticore might, but
Yeah.
15?
Yeah, he doesn't. He's not aware of you currently. He knows that there is an ambush, but he doesn't know exactly where the strike's coming from.
Okay, well, I'm going to...
So you have advantage.
I hunter's mark him. I have advantage. I'm going to sharpshoot at both of them then. I know his AC is super high, but...
Sure, go for it.
16, 30, minus 5, 25.
It's just.
Okay.
Oh, wait.
Go for his
15,
hand.
14, 29, 24.
Still hits.
Okay.
Don't get
Dirty
cocky
laugh.
about it. Don't do it.
2
And roll
shots. Both hit. Boom. Oh, and another 2 on Hunter's Mark as well. Boom.
Did you Hunter's Mark?
Yes.
Yeah, he did.
I said I did, yeah. Unless you want to take it
No,
off.
no.
8, 9, 11, 12, 17, plus 20, 37.
37.
Not a lot. That doesn't feel like a lot.
You rolled pretty bad.
Oh
on
no,
damage then.
plus another 14.
Hang on. Like, this is great. Like, what? So, is this from both attacks?
You rolled 17 on the dice.
Yeah, so then
This is a magical weapon.
17, and then another 20, so 37
From
from
sharpshooter.
Sharpshooter.
Why are you adding 20 from sharpshooter? It's 10.
'Cause
Oh,
both shots-
you're just doing all of the attacks at once. So this is all of the attacks
yeah,
together.
that's everything.
Okay.
So both shots hit, so that's another 20. And then another 14
Where's that 14 coming from?
from the plus 7s I forgot to add.
So the dice was for Hunter's Mark and the crossbow dice.
Yeah.
Okay. So 37 plus 14,
Yeah, so...
47, 51 points of
Okay,
damage.
I like that. That's good, actually.
Nice.
Bam, so what have we opened up on? Like 130 damage?
You have done a total of 120 points of damage
Wow.
in
nice.
one round. Ooh, but you just
Boy.
see Arcan like poof, poof, poof. He just begins raging.
Yes, yes,
He gets mad as hell.
Yes! You ain't gonna take this anymore.
That just makes him angry. That's 120 points of damage.
That
What do we do?
That would have killed me.
Kalisa will basically spring up and just be like, fucking go back to where you came from, Dragonborn. Begins firing as well. Unfortunately, her attacks are nowhere near as good as your guys.
Stop quipping!
Ping, ping, ping! And they just bounce off of her armor.
It's just all words.
She rolls really badly. Like the first time she joined into combat, I rolled like a god. Now I just can't hit anything.
Now you roll like a devil.
Yeah, it really does. Arcan steps off the grate, kind of realizes that Kroll is a zombie now, looks down at Alzra, grips the grate with one hand, and just throws it against the wall, and it just bam. Psh.
Hello.
He looks down at you with an absolute fury, and he just reaches down with the hand to try and grasp you.
The withered one.
Peace
Yep.
in our time.
Oh.
That is going to be a 16 plus 7, 23 to hit.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Oh, you're dead.
120 points of damage. Here we go. Boys, 120.
With the hand of Vecna.
This is with the hand of Vecna, yes.
Bring it on.
Uh-oh.
I wanna.
Does the hand of Vecna count as an object?
Nope. It's part of his body now.
That's all Arcan, baby.
So it's like actually attached.
Yeah.
Like it's fused
Yeah.
on.
It's his arm now.
Yep.
So we gotta cut that bitch off.
Yeah, we do.
It's not. This attack isn't that crazy damage.
Okay.
We'll
Sure,
be the judge
sure.
of that,
We'll see.
Mark.
see.
We'll be the judge of
He
that.
brings out all the d6s. There's lots of d6s here, guys.
I mean, to him, we just did like
quite a
120,
few.
and he's like,
Whatever.
just angry now.
How many forms does Arcan have? A wing comes out.
Oh my god.
You're going to take 15 points of necrotic.
All right.
Oh,
He'll do that.
Arcan's a bitch, am I right?
But then he does something else.
Yeah. Cool.
He will make Yeah, he's gonna make 3 attacks against you.
yeah. All right.
Just 3.
Just 3. It's cool.
28,
Yeah.
Yeah.
24,
Yep.
31.
Oh yeah. Yeah.
Oh my god.
All right, okay.
All right, boys.
Chill out,
Stay
bruh.
steady now.
He didn't roll a crit, so.
Okay. Cool. Nice. Nice
So that's going to be, if I just use the average damage to
Yep.
speed things up,
yeah. Cool.
that's going to be 27 points of damage. Do you have any cold resistance?
No.
Then just 27 points of damage 3 times. So,
I thought it was
27
total.
hang on, let me work this out.
14,
27 times 3.
27 times 3,
81.
Oh my god!
81.
81 points
Just a
of
little
damage.
attack.
Bam, 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 and he just slams this battle axe into you, carving and slamming the battle axe away.
Ooh.
Are you unconscious?
No,
Okay, well that's all right. You're not unconscious.
That's a lot of fucking damage.
I'm in trouble.
Oh my
A
god.
little healing potion. A little
That is
one.
true. I have a healing. potion.
Juto.
A healing potion's like a D4.
Can't deserve it though.
I want to go home.
It's like you did 70 points of damage. He does 80 odd points of damage back. It's like a fair.
Yeah, it's fair.
trade-off,
It's pretty fair.
What's the
Yeah.
deal?
He's just got way more HP.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Fair
Juto.
dues, mate. Fair dues. Oh, I'm shitting myself, man. I had
And
no
he,
idea.
the whole time he's just screaming like, ah!
Is that all you've got? Is that all you've got?
I'll show you all I have, you little vermin.
Do it! Do it!
Amongst
Are you
corpses
planning
in a
on just
cage.
making his head explode from rage?
Maybe that could do it.
He'll just have a heart attack.
I guess I'm just gonna have to attack him, aren't I? Yeah.
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 Okay. Can I attack him? But can I? Be...
Annoying he doesn't have Kroll. I wish he had Kroll still alive.
Good. Can I attack him? Can I be aiming to try and sever his arm?
I mean, you can absolutely try it. Give yourself disadvantage on the attack roll to try and. If you're aiming to try and cut off his arm, then it's a disadvantage on the attack roll because he's an armored warrior. He knows how he's fighting. It's no easy feat.
Yeah, I'm not gonna risk that then.
Ow,
I'm
I
just
should
gonna-
have cast fucking. Oh no, I did do that as a bonus.
Okay,
instead.
can I? So can I come
I'll do
down?
that next
I'm
time.
gonna start attacking. Can I like be behind him though? Like I just wanna.
I mean, yeah, sure, he can still attack you there, but
Wherever the Manticore and the Minotaur are, can I be away from them? Like so he's between me and them.
this room is not big enough that if they choose to engage you, they will get to you.
Cool.
This
How
is
big
not
is
a
it?
huge tower. I mean, like,
30-foot radius?
yeah, kind of, like from the middle, or like, I'd say like 45, 50, but they're also not right at the very edges of the tower. They're kind of in that more central location. Right now, all, like, the Minotaur Arcan and Alzra and the Zombie Kroll are all on the basically middle of the room. And then Cam's the only one who's on the far edge. The Manticore is next to him, but the Manticore is also large, so it's got a wider reach and space.
Okay. I'm gonna start attacking. So with Chainbreaker. 11 plus 12 is 23.
23 just barely hits him.
Okay.
13. And does he have fire?
He does.
So that's half?
Half from fire, yes.
Okay. So that'll be a 1, wouldn't it? Okay, so 13
30.
plus 6 plus
19.
20.
20 points total. And that's fire already halved, yeah?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yep.
Even with the half fire damage.
Can I, out of curiosity, can I just stunning strike that?
You can try it.
Yeah.
Constitution saving throw?
Yep.
You won't have fire.
That is 21.
Yeah, no. I'll attack him again. 16 plus 12 is 28.
Yeah.
28 hits.
Bang.
Ugh. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 points of damage.
11 points.
And then can I?
If you got a kill move.
No, I'm just trying to decide whether to
Spinning
use
bird kick.
Step the Wind or Patient Defense.
I mean,
I'm gonna use. Yeah, I'm gonna use Step the Wind and go back to where I was back on the balcony.
so you just
Yeah,
fly up.
away again.
And he can't make an opportunity attack scanning with Step of the
No.
Wind. Okay, sure. After Juto, it is
Yo-yo.
Cam Buckland.
So the Manticle's on me.
It's like it's like you're under the stairs like Harry Potter, and it's just like in your face.
Best thing to do would disengage, but you can just catch up to me. So I'm going to cast my Holy Moly Aura, which is a level 8 spell.
Okay, what does it do?
Holy moly aura.
I
Holy
added
Aura.
the Moly.
What does Holy Aura do?
Oh my god, you literally have us on.
Yeah. Divine light washes out from you and coalesces in a soft radiance in a 30-foot radius.
Okay.
Creatures of my choice, so everyone in the party that will be in range.
Including Kalisa?
Yeah.
Okay.
Have advantage on all saving throws.
Oh, pretty useful.
And other creatures have disadvantage on attack rolls against them until the spell ends.
Oh, very good.
It's a concentration. No, yeah, it is, yeah.
Yeah, where
In addition, when a fiend or an undead hits an affected creature with a melee attack, the aura flashes with a brilliant light, and the attacker must succeed on a con saving throw or be blinded until the spell ends.
Nice.
I guess there's no fiends. Is it Manticore?
Kalisa is a fiend. The Manticore is a monstrosity.
But Khalees is affected by the
Is
benefit.
Arcan
rather than-
undead?
No, he's Dragonborn.
Nope, he is a humanoid.
That's my
Will be
8th
after
level
the fight,
spell
right?
that I just
8th
got.
level spell. Damn.
Nice.
So
who's
after,
in
Opposite.
range of me then?
I would say who are these dice? Elora and Juto.
Yep,
So
definitely.
those guys aren't. So
But
you were
didn't you
here.
run up to
Aw.
attack Arcan?
She flew back.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
you
jumped
flew
back.
back.
So basically, Reynard,
Damn it.
you, and Alzra are all in the affected aura, and Kalisa.
Even being on the second floor or first floor, whatever.
Yeah, it's
Love that.
30 feet
30
up,
foot
like
radius.
yeah, it's a sphere basically.
Oops.
Awesome.
But so Juto and Elora aren't affected by it.
Okay, but if you come
And
into
it's
my
visible.
aura,
Oh, so we come into
Oh,
the
if you
aura.
come into it, it's permanent. It's
it's a duration of a minute.
okay. So it's whilst it's around you.
Concentration.
Or actually, if you designate the creatures at the start, I think it's those creatures for 1 minute
Creatures
unless
of
it
your
says-
choice in that radius when you cast the spell, yeah.
when you cast the spell. There you go.
Oh.
Sorry.
After Cam Buckland, we go to Torgar. Torgar Steelfist.
Hey, that's a cleric spell.
That's what? What are you suggesting?
You see Torgar look over to, he's like, Arcan, spellcaster under the stairs. I'll deal with him. And he is going to come at you. And
Not you, bro.
yeah, he's basically going to come and try and grab you and slash at you from underneath the stairs.
Got disadvantage.
He does have disadvantage, but he does have 3 attacks. So let's see.
Lots of rolls, lots of rolls.
So that is only a 16 on the first one.
Nay.
That is a 18 on the second one.
Nay.
That, however, is a 21 on the third one.
Yay.
Yeah.
So you're going to take 20 points of damage.
So do I need to roll
Constitution saving throw.
10?
With advantage. Don't you? Yeah, you have.
Concentration check. Is it a saving throw? I think it is.
Yeah, con save, isn't it?
I think so.
Concentration.
So you'd have advantage because of your spell.
Yeah.
Would I? Is that?
Did you not just read
Taking
out that
damage.
we'd have-
Constitution saving throw. So yes, any saving throw. So you have advantage.
Bam.
Sick.
So you have advantage on the concentration anyway. Cool.
Natural 1.
What?
You have advantage. Oh.
18.
19.
19 is enough. Oh. Sorry, Torgar would have raged, but I've already factored in that damage, I believe.
20 points.
No, I haven't. So take another 3, but it wouldn't affect the DC.
Bam. Your holy glow.
Elora.
Hey!
Oh, actually, Alzra goes.
Okay.
Then it's Elora.
Go at all today.
You have had the lowest initiative.
I'm gonna cast Vampiric Touch on Arcan at level 6.
So you're doing the same spell he did to you.
I'm gonna be like, you got a magic hand? I haven't got a cheat to use mine, you bastard.
damn.
God.
Oh god, he's infuriated.
Oh, bring it on. That's gonna be a miss anyway. So.
Yeah, I think it is. It's a spell attack modifier.
6 plus 9.
Oh, that's 15. That is not enough. You go to it, and then he just grips your hand with his armored one. Not today.
Alza, you have advantage.
Oh.
What, on attack rolls? No, it's on saving throws.
Yeah, I'm asking you. I didn't say to
I'll
you.
double
I
check.
said,
Yeah.
does she?
I don't
Attack
think.
rolls against non-affected.
Their
Oh, no, they
rolls
have
are at
disadvantage.
disadvantage,
I don't-
not
yeah.
hers at advantage.
You didn't say that anyway.
You have advantage on saving throws. Yeah.
Saving throws.
They have disadvantage to hit you.
Yeah.
Still, the amount they're attacking, that's pretty good.
We bomb.
But was that your entire turn?
As a bonus action, I would very much like.
Would you like to drink a little potion?
It's either that or I use second wind.
I mean, how much does your second wind do?
Second wind is 1d10
D10
plus 5.
A regular healing potion is 2d4 plus 2. So actually, the minimum for yours is higher than the minimum of the potion.
Yeah.
So I would second wind.
Wind,
So 1d10 plus 5.
1d10 plus 5. See we play.
Get that?
Play.
So 9.
It's 9.
9 extra hit points.
What's
How many
so-
are you on?
I should stop making the Dragon Man really angry.
Is that your turn? Elora.
Okay. So I'm still invisible currently.
As far as you can just be like, nope.
Hey, this doesn't happen very often. Okay, so I am going to Is he like right in the middle? Where is he?
Yeah, Arcan's right in the middle, next to Alzra.
Gonna swan dive off the balcony and turn into an earth elemental midair and land on him, please.
Make your slam attack with advantage. You're falling about 30 feet, so we'll add your falling damage to the damage you deal if you hit.
If I hit.
Yeah, because he can dodge out the way.
Look at him.
Oh, that was a 19 plus however much it is to. That'll hit him.
Well,
That'll hit him.
let's see.
Hang on, slam attack.
Yep.
So that is 19 plus 8 to hit.
27 is a hit.
And then what?
So add 3 extra d6 for the falling damage, so your normal damage plus 3d6. You are also going to take some falling damage.
So 2d8 plus 5. So 11 plus 3 extra d6.
Yep. This will be half for him and you.
3 1.
I rolled 3 fucking ones.
So it's 1 damage.
No, wait, no. 13, 14, 15, 16 altogether with those that extra damage.
Yeah, but the extra damage is halved because it's a non-magical bludgeoning attack, which he takes half damage
I'm
from.
pretty sure that everything that I do.
The falling damage,
okay.
this is the extra weight behind it, which is why I want you to roll it separately. So he takes so the half, so it was 3 1s on the falling damage. So yeah, it's 3. It's 1, half to 1. You're going to take, it would normally be 15, but half, so you take 7 bludgeoning damage.
I take,
Because you take 15 from the falling damage. Your fall is a bit worse than his, but he manages to just kind of you land on him, and with his immense strength, he kind of throws you to the side, but you still hear bones crunch beneath you as you land on him, basically.
Is that count as all my attacks?
That would be your attack, but I gave you extra damage and advantage because you fell on him, basically.
I'll try and restrain him.
Can you do that as an action, or is that would be a separate action?
Cover his shame.
It's your action to do a flying leap down, smash Hulk style, basically. If you haven't got multi-attack, I don't know.
No, it would just be it
it's
doesn't
your normal
count.
attack.
It would just be my movement. I don't know.
No. A grapple is like a full action, so. Okay. Manticore will attempt to still attack Cam. Not being the smartest thing in the room. Oh, it's at disadvantage. 18?
Nope.
12. Yeah, miss. The holy aura just blinding it as it's can't hit. Hissing as it does.
Oh.
Reynard.
I'm just going to keep popping away. I guess I don't have advantage anymore against Arcan.
No, you don't.
Arcan.
Does he risk that sharpshooter?
Arcani.
I do risk it.
Okay.
Oh God, why?
Let's go, boys.
Why are you rolling twice? Is this 2 attacks?
2 attacks.
Okay.
That one definitely doesn't hit. The other one, 23, 33, 28.
Hits.
Still pretty good. That and a D8. Bam.
You look so done with it.
No, I'm not.
7.
No, it's fine. I just want to know what people are doing. No, I don't mind. It's not my character. I don't give a shit.
28.
28 points of damage.
What can I do for a bonus action?
Don't know. What can you do
Would
for
you
a bonus
hit
action?
if it wasn't sharpshooter on the other one or not?
No, nowhere near.
Well, that's good then,
Yeah. Why?
because you did sharpshoot.
Yeah.
So again, more bolts. Poof, poof. The first one bounces off his armor, but the second one sinks into Arcan's shoulder. No, I cannot fall here.
Oh. You looking pretty scared there, Arcan?
Stop it!
Now you're looking scared.
No,
You're looking scared.
Kalisa will look, and she can
you're
see that
scared.
Arcan is injured, but she knows that her arrows aren't going through his armor, so she turns her attention to the Minotaur.
Minotaur.
Minotaur 1 is a crit.
Oh wow!
The other
Yay!
is the other is a hit.
Makes up for
The
her
third is a miss.
lack of performance.
So she will do 8 plus 11 plus 13 poison damage, so 24 to Torgar with the first
There
one,
it is.
and then the second one, is 3 plus 3, 6, 19 points.
I'm being upstaged by Flumpcam. I actually put an elemental down.
An elemental that is now covered in tea.
Yeah.
Coffee.
So her arrows pierce into Torgar, and you can hear him poison, bitch. And he kind of shrugs it off.
Fine.
Dude, come on.
Caffeine.
Arcan's turn.
There we go.
Rude.
Fucking looks at Alzra with all the hate in the world.
Oh, she's down.
I think she's
down,
more than down.
Everybody.
I think this might be.
This actually might be it.
You've got to go.
Bring it on. I want it, Mark. I want it.
Like Smith.
You are acting a bit like.
Arcan.
Welcome death.
Give me that cake. I
want it.
want it.
I don't want to die.
You think
So torn.
Oh, come on.
WWAD, what would Arcan do?
Come on.
What would Arcan
What would
do?
Make a
Ragey-
mess.
Ragey Arcan.
Well, the thing is he's smart enough to know that the cleric has cast some form of protection, which is hindering their attacks. He's a smart enough guy to know that.
Yeah, but we kept saying.
This camera's
Arcan was
so
done.
blurry.
What would Joe Manganella do?
Yeah. He'd
Go.
roast her.
He'd go out all blazing, but he
Go on,
does have
boys.
disadvantage. But yeah, he's going to swing.
Yep, just hide. Oh.
That is first roll with disadvantage. It was a 12 and a 1. So that, with the thing, it's 14. So that misses, right? Second attack. That is lowest one was a 14 for a 27.
That does hit.
Oh my
Let's
god.
roll these individually.
Fuck.
So I'm just going to use average damage, so that's going to be another 17 plus 9, so 24 points of damage.
Cool.
Still up.
Still up, man.
One is a 11 plus 13, 24.
Goodbye,
Another
my
24
lover.
points of damage.
Goodbye, my
Shit.
friend.
Wait, 17 plus 9?
She's out.
Yeah.
Oh, 26 each. So
Is
50.
it 26?
Is that like a plus 13?
Yeah, he's got very high.
Oh, hang on.
Oh, plus 13 to hit. Yeah,
Hang
yeah,
on.
Was she downed before the final hit?
Why?
Well, because then that'd be 2 automatic fails, wouldn't it?
That would be. So it's 26 on the first one.
Doesn't he?
But I've got
no,
my
no,
lantern.
She got down on the
What does
second,
that
on
do?
the third.
Tell us
It
what your
was the
lantern
third-
does. Hang on.
So if I fall unconscious within 10 feet of my magical lantern, the spirit emerges from it, magically stabilizes me with a touch, and then quickly returns to the lantern.
Okay, so you basically you're stabilized at 0.
Yeah.
So so 26 damage, does that take you to 0, the first hit?
That took me
No,
to
no,
zero.
the second.
No, the
hit.
second-
The second hit. Okay, so you're down, but you're at 0 hit points.
Yeah.
You stabilize.
Well
Okay.
done, Tom.
Yep.
I just want to make
Thanks,
sure.
Tom.
No, it's good. He will then drink a potion.
Oh.
Oh.
When he hits her, does it not blind him?
No, he's not a fiend.
Do you need to? Oh,
Yeah, fiend or undead.
Hang on, I got to work
Wanted
this
to
out.
make
So-
sure.
yeah, but you were wrong because it was the third.
He
attack.
missed the first attack.
Yeah,
No,
he missed the first
He missed the
attack.
first attack.
26. If 26 was enough.
She was
to
on
down her,
33.
then it
She
would
was
have
on 33.
been- I can't see her health.
She motioned it to me because she was like, "Help me!"
I made the dragon man
I was
mad.
like, "How many hit points are you on?" She went,
He pulls out
33.
he pulls out an ornate healing potion and downs that
an
in some of his
ornate one.
heals.
Fancy man.
He's a fancy man.
"Fancy
Fancy
man."
man.
Okay.
He sees you go down. He's like, "That's one. Who's next?"
You are. You're next.
Big rock boy.
Duto.
Okay, can I bonus go into void stance?
Yep. You channel, focus your key.
Void.
The third eye opens.
And I'm gonna throw some shurikens actually and stay up where I am
Okay.
for now. So I don't remember the last time I ever threw one. That will be a natural 1.
I mean, add the bonuses.
11.
Nope, miss.
You
It's a good habit to get into. It's a good habit to get into, is all I'm saying.
14!
Bing, bing. Just he kind of deflects them with the battle axe.
I'm gonna duck back down.
Your little knives don't seem to mean much.
I didn't think they would.
And then you just dunk down onto the balcony. You're like, I'm staying up here. Fuck this shit.
I've got a
Wait,
plan.
Hand Buckland.
You're down there, aren't you?
No, I
No,
went
she
back.
jumped up back
I
onto the balcony.
disengaged. Step in the wind. I
Can
don't want to
I
be
tell that Alzra's... Fuck it, cast heal at level 7 on Alzra, 70 hit points.
Oh wow.
Wait.
Oh,
you.
80 hit points.
80
Holy
because it's level
shit,
7.
Thank you.
80.
When I get that,
Thank you.
that's when the game changes. But until then,
Oh, you liked your healing last time as Quill. Come on. Or in the live game.
That's
One
true.
time you did it.
Okay. So
You're not done yet!
So is that
Oh
your turn?
yes.
See my meat shield!
Oh, I missed Kroll. I wish Kroll was here. He'd heal.
Nah, he's fine. Cut his
No,
head off.
Kroll's having a great
Well,
time
actually,
with
no.
zombie.
When Alzra went unconscious, Kroll's zombie form just went just slumped down on the ground.
Did that really tick off
Arcane even more.
Arcane.
A little bit.
No, no.
Little bit.
I'm assuming heal is not a concentration spell. I'm
No,
assuming.
it's just immediate.
I figured as much.
Instantaneous.
Long leg.
Nothing to do with Kroll Zombie.
Alzra!
Necromancer.
Alzra!
Hi!
It's your go. You're on 80 hit points. You're prone underneath Arcane, but you're alive.
Nice, nice, nice. Stab up.
You're still in the.
Yeah, she's like lying on top of bodies, basically.
It's like, comfy bed.
This is a way to die.
Ooh, right. Blight level 6.
Here we go, sure. Constitution saving throw?
Blight level 5. I
Okay.
forget.
Con saving throw?
Con save 17.
That is a 21.
Fuck.
Half damage.
Half damage, yes.
9d8.
98.
We've still got like all the
One,
other guys.
you want more?
to consider. I
2,
keep
3,
forgetting.
4,
Yeah, we've got
5,
this big boy
6,
first.
7, 8, 9. Need one more.
What other boys?
Thank you.
The other.
Oh, the
lad.
Minotaur and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6, 9, 10, 11, 12, 15, 16. 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 35. Halved. Math.
17.
17.
Yeah.
17 points.
Yeah. And then.
You just watch. He kind of holds up the hand, which absorbs a lot of the blight, but some of it begins crawling up his biceps and muscles. Ah!
I would like to use action surge and use another additional action.
Yes.
And then I would like to get my 9 life stealer longsword.
Yes.
And go for the soul steal.
Yes, the
attack
action
again.
surge, you get 2 attacks.
Nice.
Oh my god.
Action surge
Whole
is
new action.
fucking amazing. She gets a whole action.
So I'm going
Yeah.
to try.
Attacks. So see if you hit.
Is it cocked?
No.
No, it's not. Okay.
Nice try.
Fiddle DD. What
No,
a
sorry.
bug.
Fiddle DD.
Fiddle DD. It's going to need a tetanus
Rhiannon,
shot.
this is a
It's a kid
family
shot.
show.
Pains, so he just deflects them.
Deflects
whatever,
them.
Miss.
Deflects them away.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a miss. Oh god, we've got like 10 minutes to wrap this up, I think. I don't think we're going to. After Alzra, we go to Torgar,
Son of Torm.
who will continue focusing on the biggest threat that he sees, which is this annoying fucking aura spell on the cleric man. 3 attacks. Lowest one is a 14.
Bam.
Lowest on the second one is a 16.
No,
Third one, lowest one is a 21.
that will hit.
Another 20 points of damage. Constitution saving throw, you have advantage. Or if I could just knock you unconscious, but I think that's going to take a while.
Oh, get that advantage.
10.
Just passes.
Wow.
It's DC 10 or half the damage taken.
Yeah.
So it's 10 either way. So
Oh,
you're like being
yeah.
pummeled by these blows, but you're like, focusing on the holy aura, keeping it going. Keeping it going.
Holy moly aura.
After Torgar, we go to Elora.
Hello. So can I,
What would you like to do?
for my turn, try and grab the hand of Vecna and Arcan and like try and
You want to try and just grapple him, basically?
grapple him?
Sure. Yeah, make a strength check. Or athletics, I suppose. Or if
Well,
you
it'll
actually
be-
be strength
it'll
for
be
your
strength.
elemental, yeah.
Oh no, I rolled a 2. So that's only a 7.
So you go to grab him, but
Damn it.
this unnatural strength, he's like, "Ugh, I've wrestled far worse than you. Ugh," and kind of like slams your arms to the
Oh,
ground.
shit's tight.
You're nothing compared to Strongjaw, he says.
Ouch!
Strong jaw.
Yeah, it doesn't mean anything to you guys.
No, it means
Minotaur.
something to me.
Manticore!
Oh,
Cam Buckland!
Roggo. What?
Miss! Miss! Fucking this holy aura is pissing me off. 16.
Nope.
Nothing. This Manticore just can't hit you.
What's the matter, big guy? Oh, you hurting?
I think he's going to go after another target next turn if he gets one.
Go for one of the other shiny ones.
Reynard.
I'm gonna slam the Sword of Greybell and around Alzra.
You are currently on the balcony.
You are.
What's the range on it?
30 feet.
You're going to have to jump down.
Sure.
Okay. You just jump down. Acrobatics check.
I'm standing there. You could jump
Yeah.
near me.
I'll do it. Why not?
I seem to have broken both my legs.
Somebody throw me.
You take 12 points of bludgeoning damage as you tumble to the ground, but you manage it
Try
and you
the
fall
other
prone.
leg.
Down the stairs.
He like leaps over the balcony like, I'll save you! Ha
Ready to slam the Greybell sword.
Yeah,
I
you
kind of like stab it into my own foot.
Yeah.
I haste Alzra.
Oh! Haste,
So-
you gain a +2 AC, I believe.
Plus 2
very
AC,
nice.
advantage on dex saving throws,
What?
and you gain an additional action on your
Per turn. Yeah.
for up to a
But
minute.
if Reynard loses concentration, you are stunned.
Shit.
Did not know that.
Is that your whole turn, Reynard?
And I'll bonus action cry.
Okay. Kalisa will take some more shots at
Shit.
Torgar. 1 hit, 2 hits.
Woo.
Why am I rolling with advantage? But she still hit 3 times. That's going to be 20 points of damage each one.
Oh.
Half in the 7, 2, 3, so
At
16.
the -4.
Minotaur is...
No, he's not dead.
Ah.
Heavily injured, just arrows protruding from his back, but he's just like, "Wah, I'll deal with you later, you flying wench.
Oh, no.
Hey.
Oh.
Oh.
Rude.
It's the big boy.
Yeah.
Oh,
Big
no.
man. Big man time.
Big man on campus.
I'm beginning to get very, very angry. You're making this personal.
It is.
Kind of killed his friend, like... It started personal.
That's pretty personal.
He is going to cast.
Is it worth modifying his memory? We are BFFs.
Kroll betrayed you.
We saved you!
Branding Smite. It's a
Kill
bonus
him.
action. Next time it hits, it deals extra damage.
That sounds good.
3, 6, extra 46 if he hits. Alzra!
Hey.
Plus 2 AC though, remember?
+2 AC does a 21.
Yeah.
Still with a +2?
Yeah.
Okay. So basically it's the same amount, so it's 24, but this time he gets to add 46 radiant damage.
Oh.
That is 10, 16 more, so 40
Shit.
points of damage. The first attack.
Oh, okay.
So you got like what, 40 left?
Luckily, he has disadvantage. That was a natural 20, which is really bad on Arcan. 23. So another 24 points.
Yep.
And then, oh, that's actually, you might save this one. 19.
Does not hit.
Okay, so with the haste, you dodge out of the way as he's just like pummeling down on you in this pit, desperately trying to like
buddy.
hack you away. And that's his
So with
turn.
haste, can she cast 2 spells?
Yes.
Holy crap.
Yes.
Did not signal for that.
16.
But you still can't cast more
know,
than.
but
Oh no, that's a
just
different
went-
thing. Yeah,
I'm
that's
just
a
like
different thing.
fast.
Right, well, we got 5 minutes, so we're going to try and get through as many combats as we can, but we'll have to leave this one midway. Juto,
Let's go.
Okay, I'm going to jump down, attack Arcan twice, and then limit break.
okay.
So
Well, use your final ability.
Limit
Your
break. Oh,
stance.
yeah.
stance ability.
natural 1, so 13, 1 hit.
Nope,
Better is 12 plus 12 is 24.
just hits.
That is 8, 7.
Don't forget to half the fire damage.
It's already a 1.
11 points of damage. And then I'm gonna limit break my void stance.
Okay.
And I'm adding. So I need you to make a dex saving throw, but I cannot for the life of me figure out what my DC is. And I
It's your
don't have
key,
any.
it's the same as your stunning strikes and stuff like that.
Stunning strike.
It's the same as like any of your key abilities, DC.
DC plus 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16.
So he fails.
He fails.
Yep.
Okay.
So what is it? So this is the beam, isn't it?
So this is the beam. So it's 5 foot wide and 100 foot long. So can I catch the other 2 in that as well?
Yes, you can maneuver so you can catch him and the Minotaur, but you would probably hit the Elemental at the same time.
Okay, let's go for him and the Minotaur. I think we can take him out.
Okay, so Elemental's going to take the same. So can you make a dex saving throw
Oh,
as
the
well?
Elemental's going to take it as well.
Yes. If you go for both of them.
Let's do it. She's got like 5
What about the
billion
Manticore?
HP.
Can I get the Manticore as well?
No.
It's 100 foot.
Yeah, but it's a 5 foot long line, so it's like imagine doing this. So
It's 5 foot wide, 100 foot long.
Yeah, 5 foot wide is basically one square. So if he's like in the middle, so say
Yeah.
he's here, you've got the Minotaur on the other side of him.
Pick one or the other.
It's
Okay.
basically going to do
So
like that.
I can-
But it's more like the Minotaur is here,
If I-
Arcan's here, and the Minotaur is like over
If I
here.
angle it for the Manticore.
Oh, actually, no, the Minotaur's attacking Cam, isn't he? So he's actually over here. So the Manticore, so you could hit. The thing is right in front of Cam is the problem.
Both of them are, aren't they?
Yeah. So you'd have to hit Cam. If you want to hit the Minotaur or the Manticore and Arcan, you have to hit Cam because it's a line.
But not Allura.
But yeah, you wouldn't hit Laura. You'd hit Cam.
Yeah, I'm not doing that.
Okay.
But
So you can just hit Arcan. You can just hit Arcan. Okay.
I'm gonna power it up as well with 3d8.
Okay, so 3 extra key points.
2. No, it's 2, isn't it? 2 key.
2 key points for everyone. Yes, sorry, so 6 key points. It's been a long time since we've done this custom class, so.
Oh, that is 8d8.
Ooh.
So basically, like Juto kind of brings her fist and in a kind of Dragon Ball Z style pushes out this beam of purple energy, force energy.
I didn't realize the damage was quite that high.
No.
And I was like, yeah!
Should have hit Cam with it.
38. 38?
38 points.
Yeah.
Can't tell now.
Sorry. I think it's 38. Yeah.
So you just watch as his back is like blasted, like as this beam like shatters parts of his armor and just gulfs him in this purple light, and he begins like panting hard. That's your go, Juto?
Yes.
Cam Buckland. We're gonna try and we got 5 minutes. I want to try and go through. Do we?
Okay.
Well, we got a minute,
We have
but
a minute. 30 seconds. Should we just wrap it here?
yeah, let's wrap
Yeah.
it here.
And we'll do it next week?
We'll have to do it. We'll have to finish this
carry
off
on
next week.
Oh my god.
Hey, thanks for
Arcan.
joining us as the party battle against Arcan the Cruel and Torridar Steelfist with some very clutch spells and some clutch abilities coming in. But will they continue? How will Arcan survive?
Will they continue? No.
You know what?
We'll find out next Sunday. Thanks for watching, everybody.
Thank you.
Enjoy all the D&D content. See you soon.
See you later.